So, the title of this, of course, is The Salesman. And the salesman is indeed Donald Trump. Trump has been a salesman. He has been a wonderful salesman. He is the perfect salesman. That's why I've been saying it for a long time, and I'm still saying it now, that they are, or he is, the elite's number one asset. They have spent countless resources, countless years, countless training on this dude in order to fulfill the spot that they need him to fulfill right now, and he's doing it perfectly. He was built and designed to come in and sell you globalism. He came in to sell you technocracy. He came in to sell you big pharma. He came in to sell you the beast system, and you bought it. Now, I'm not necessarily talking to some of you in the chat because you get it, but I'm just saying as a whole, everybody bought it. They took the sales job, and they were happy about it. They celebrated it. They did the seal clap for compromising on not only biblical principles, but compromising on all of the things that they've been complaining about for years, all because it was Donald Trump and not Kamala Harris. And it worked perfectly. It worked flawlessly. And anybody who can't see that that system was designed for specifically this, I don't know what to tell you, because at this point, it's pretty obvious. So if you're still making that excuse, I can't help you on that one. But the sales job went off perfectly, and he's still selling it, because as we go through some of this stuff, I'll show you some of the things that he's going to be bringing in. People are still excusing it, defending it, and doing it. It doesn't make any sense. But he's their number one asset, and it's working perfectly on this. And even when he brings in something horrific, whenever he brings in something horrific, people still bought him and bought what he was selling, and they can still continue to buy that same stuff. And because of this, he is free. He is free to bring in this beast system, the Antichrist beast system that him and his techno bros are building in front of our very eyes. And it's not looking too good. And it's going a lot faster than people realized. And this is just where we're at right now. So we've got some stuff that we're going to talk about with this, and there's a lot of spiritual aspects to this as well. And I'm going to be breaking down some of those along the way, because all of this stuff, and again, my End Times New Age series, guys, I'm still posting every week the Redux version of those, and the views are still going downward. There's a downward trend on the views. I encourage you guys, go and watch that, because many of the questions that you guys ask are answered in that series. So make sure you guys tune into that. And a lot of what we see happening now, the harlot, this mystery religion is riding the beast in. She's guiding the beast in. She's within all of this stuff, bringing it to life in front of us. And of course, we know that eventually the Antichrist is going to step in, knock her off, and take the spot with the one world religion. But still, she is guiding this, and she's been guiding it for a long time. And so all of the stuff that we see today, even all this technological stuff, is a part of that. And it's so key. Again, we always pay attention to the physical stuff, but we have to remember that it's a spiritual warfare. It's a spiritual fight. I know it's cliche at this point. We say it all the time, but I think just because we say it, we don't necessarily remember and pay attention to that element of what's happening. So just wanted to keep that in the forefront as we go through this. So let's start here, shall we? This is always fun. We can see here, lawmaker. Yes, one of those propaganda terms. Lawmaker unveils constitutional amendment to give Trump third term. Oh, yeah. Representative Andy Ogles proposed an amendment to the Constitution Thursday. This was January 23rd that this came out. says Randy Ogle's Republican tendencies pushing a new amendment to the Constitution that would give a president 3 terms in office, but no more than 2 consecutive 4-year stints. The amendment would say no person shall be elected to the office of the president more than 3 times, nor be elected to any additional term after being elected to 2 consecutive terms, and no person who has held office of president or acted as a president for more than 4 years of a term to which some other person was elected, president shall be elected to the office of the president more than twice. A lot of people are saying that I've noticed a lot of people are saying, oh, that means Obama can do it. Well, no, Obama can't do it because he served 2 consecutive terms. This would only apply if you serve 1 term and then you didn't serve after that, then you could go 2 more times after that. That's basically what he's saying. So it would apply to Trump. Isn't this great? Isn't this dandy? It says, but in a statement released to media on Thursday, Ogle said Trump has proven himself to be the only figure in modern history capable of reversing our nation's decay and restoring America to greatness. And he must be given the time necessary to accomplish that goal. To that end, I am proposing an amendment to the Constitution to revise the limitation imposed by the 22nd Amendment on presidential terms, Ogle said. This amendment would allow President Trump to serve 3 terms, ensuring that we can sustain the bold leadership our nation so desperately needs. Trump made comments about serving a 3rd term to House Republicans during a closed-door speech late last year, but multiple sources who attended the event told Fox News Digital that then President-elect was joking. My, oh my, all these things that everybody says he's just joking. Doesn't seem to be jokes at all, does it? Fascinating. Again, that's just another one of those excuses where people just don't want to see the revealing truth that is happening in front of us. So they say, oh, he's just joking, as he goes about and continues to do this. Y'all remember, I played this video I played this clip in a video that I did a while ago. I can't remember which one it was. But do you remember it was in September of 2024 from the podium? This was at a Turning Point event where he was speaking to a room full of Christians. And he said, go out and vote, and you won't have to vote again. You won't have to vote anymore because he's going to fix everything. Fascinating. A lot of people are asking, what did he mean by that? I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and predict anything because I don't know, but could this be a part of that? I have said in the past that I believe that Trump's going to become a dictator. And what do dictators do? Well, they take their spot and hold it. So could this be the first step of doing so? Something to think about. So won't have to vote anymore. No more elections after that. Very curious. So could this be something that happens? Maybe. Remember, they control the House and the Senate now. So this could actually be a play on the table that could happen. Now, it could not happen, and they could still, do something to keep him in there somehow. But again, we don't know the future. I'm not going to sit here and predict. There's many different angles that this could go, but this is very interesting that Trump said before last year that he wanted to do a 3rd term. And now we've got this coming out proposing such a thing. So something to keep in mind on that. So thought I'd let you guys know. Definitely something to keep an eye on for sure. So good times. Good times.